And before 5 of you comment, where's the drink? Where's the drink, Haley? Haley, where's the drink? I've got a drink, don't you worry. I'm drinking Sprite, which is really weird for me. Not usually something that I go for, but I had a weird craving for it yesterday, and here we are. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a old school video, which is just, you know, a chill chit chat, doing my makeup, getting ready with you all. And I decided to do like makeup and skincare so I could share with you some products that I've been really enjoying lately. I did do one of these recently over on Patreon, so if you're looking for more content like this, you should definitely check out my Patreon. I'll link it down below. I do 3 extra ASMR videos a month for $3 a month. It's really fun over there, so go check it out, as well as my Twitch, where I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays, and my social medias. So I will link all that in the description box. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be getting ready and kind of taking you guys through that, chit-chatting, talking it up, the usual. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually gonna start with my skincare. So I'm gonna take you to my bathroom and we'll do that first. And here we are. Welcome to my bathroom. So the majority of my recent skincare routine has been using Hero Cosmetics, and they are actually kind enough to work with me on today's video, which is super exciting. If you're unfamiliar with Hero Cosmetics, you might recognize them from the Mighty Patch, which are the little skin patches that you use to deal with zits overnight. Would highly recommend. But today I'm here to talk to you about their Clear Collective line. It features 3 different products. The first step that I do in my skincare routine is washing my face with the Clear Collective Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser. I love this. It has just a very minimal physical exfoliant that helps get away any dead skin or sebum that you have built up, and it's just really nice and refreshing to use. So I just apply that with my hands and rinse it off, and then pat my skin dry. After this, I like to go in with the next product, which is the Balancing Capsule Toner. Most toners that I've tried are very liquidy, but I love this one because it's almost like a jelly formula. It has a bit of a thicker consistency, and I just apply this onto my skin with a reusable cotton pad. I feel like it helps even out my skin tone and refresh my skin after, you know, stripping some of that moisture away when you cleanse. This part in the routine, I just go in with my regular acne treatment or serums that I like to use separate from the Clear Collective collection, just applying those after the toner but before the moisturizer. So the last product is probably my favorite one from the collection, the Clarifying Prebiotic Moisturizer. As someone with really dry skin, I am very picky with my moisturizers, but this one is slowly becoming one of my new favorites. It just leaves my skin feeling super nice, refreshed, and hydrated. And yeah, we're using all 3 of those products together gives you the best results. They all sync and work together super well, as you can see. So if you want to check out Hero Cosmetics and their new Clear Collective line, I will leave my coupon code on the screen as well in the description box with a link so you can check them out. And I want to again thank them for working with me on today's video. Here's to happy, healthy, clean, beautiful skin. And here we are, back at it, done. My skin is looking very glowy, fresh, prepped mask or lip oil. So the one I've been using recently, I believe I got this in a BoxyCharm or something. And I actually unboxed my April BoxyCharm over on Patreon as well, so if you're interested, check there. But it's the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer, and it's just like a little lip balm. I really love Jouer's lip products. I have a few of their liquid little lipsticks and their lip oil, like with the wand, my favorite. But this one's really nice as well if you're more of like a tube kind of gal. Just so my lips get a little hydration as well. And then we can start with the face makeup. I'm gonna start with foundation because my tans wore off. This is basically the only foundation I have like readily available right now that matches me, and it's the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I meant to get the hydrating one when I bought this, but I got the regular. So to kind of give it that hydrating vibe, I'm gonna mix in these. These are the Milani Glow Drops. They're a radiant boosting serum, and you can use this like on its own. You can use this as a primer of sorts, or you can mix it like I'm doing. But these are a complete 100% dupe of the Glossier like dew drops, which I love. I just hate the smell. They just smell really weird. But I think they were in like my 2019 favorites video, and this is a total dupe of them, way more affordable, and it doesn't have a nasty smell. So check these out, Milani. Milani, I see you. This comes with a pump, and then I'm just gonna like dot it onto my skin, and then I'll blend it in with the foundation. And then I'm gonna take the foundation, which has, you know, this big applicator, and just kind of dot it around my face. This might be a little bit too light for me actually, but I can always just bronze up my skin, so whatever. Just kind of messily apply it everywhere, and I'm gonna look crazy. But then we're gonna blend this out with my favorite foundation blending brush, the Rare Beauty one. You guys, if you're like a long-term subscriber or you saw my Rare Beauty video, you would know how much I love this thing. I need to get the concealer one still really badly. And you can see like the foundation itself isn't dewy or hydrating at all. Like it works. I can definitely still use it, you know, but when you put the dew drops with it, it just, I don't know, I feel like it makes it look better. So just blending that out. And I'm using my viewfinder as a mirror right now, so if I look a little bit crazy, that's why. Look at how cute this is. I literally bought this for this exact reason, so that I would have a little hand mirror whenever I'm filming and I need one. Perfect. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with concealer. This is one that I've kind of had in my rotation lately. It's the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Concealer. Really great and hydrating. I also really like the tinted moisturizer from this line, the Pretty Fresh line. Just gonna use this to kind of conceal any blemishes. I've got some up here, and then just a little bit under my eyes, because your girl got eye bags, of course. And then I'm just gonna take the same brush and blend it out. Okay. The blending out concealer bases are something else, I'll tell you what. But there we go. Nice, simple little base. I feel like my forehead's getting like splotchy splotchy because it's kind of hot in here. I have to turn the AC off when I film, but besides that, I think we are good to go. I am pretty dewy right now, and as I said, because it's hot, I'm gonna set my face a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I normally don't set my face ever because I'm trying, but I'm feeling like I need a little bit of something. I'm gonna take this, which I think I've only used a handful of times, but it's the Marc Jacobs Finish Line Coconut setting powder. I love coconut. It's like one of my favorite trigger words. This is just like a little loose powder. Just to kind of set it. This powder gets everywhere. I kind of hate loose powders, but because it's coconut, I had to do it, you know. And then next we're gonna do contour, and I'm gonna use this product that I showed in my Sephora haul a few months back. But it's the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. This I think has been sold out for so long now because Madison Pier, which that's why I bought it, so you know. But if it does ever come back in stock, I would highly recommend it. I'm just gonna show you. I'm gonna put it like right there, and then I'm gonna blend it out, and you'll see it looks really dark and like intimidating, but you'll see how quickly it just melts into the skin. And then you're done. Like, it's so easy. I love it. So just apply it on both sides and blend it out. I'm gonna put some down here as well. Kind of contour my double chin a little bit, you know. And then a little bit up on my forehead, like so. Just blend it in. Next, we have blush, and I've been kind of on a cream blush kick. I've been trying so many of them. I love the Charlotte Tilbury one, and like the Glossier ones are great, but I've been testing out drugstore ones as well. And so I am going to use this one that I really like. It is the Milani Cheek Kiss. I have it in the shade Nude Flush, which is just like a neutral kind of peach. And these are really good. I will say though, as a tip, the Maybelline Cheekies, at least this shade, which is Nude Burn, whack. They don't even show up. There's like no pigment to these, so I definitely prefer the Milani ones. And I'm just gonna take some, dab it on, and then I'm gonna use my little beauty sponge to kind of blend it out. I like these because they aren't super duper pigmented, but you can build them up really nicely, and they just kind of melt into the skin just for a little flush of color. Super cute. So I'm trying to, okay, get it out of the package without getting it all over. but super cute. Then I'm gonna do brows. I get quite a few comments asking me how I get my like bushy brow look, and I do naturally have very thick brows, so that makes it like 10 times easier. But the brow glue that I found that I think holds the best is this one. It is the NYX brow glue, and it is great for like sticking your brows up and keeping them there. The only downside is that sometimes it'll like clump on your brows and they'll get this like weird residue. So every time I take it out, I have to like wipe it off so there's not excess products, and then I'll apply it. So I'll do one brow and then show you the difference. I feel like my natural brow hairs with other brow gels don't really stick up as much. Like other brow gels will set my brows in place, but they won't keep it up and fluffy because my brows are so thick that it just gets heavy and like weighs itself down after like an hour. But I find that with this NYX one, it does keep my brows looking pretty good for much longer. So I do like this brow product. It's not like my holy grail. You definitely feel it on your brows, and I don't like the little residue you can get on your brows. Little like flakes almost. But I like the effect that it gives, so as long as I'm just light-handed with it, I think it works pretty well. But yeah, now you can see like this brow's nice, fluffy, sticking, you know, toward the sky, and then this is kind of how my brows rest naturally, where this hair just kind of falls down. But I've also tried like hair gel and stuff, which I feel like does work to an extent, but this one's just way easier as it's already in a little spoolie, and I find that it just holds a little bit better. Whatever, that's as good as it's going to get. So that's kind of how I do my little fluffy brows. And then if I need to fill in any spots, I'll use the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pencil. But I think for now I'm just gonna leave it like this. For my eyeshadow, I'm gonna go in with this palette. It's the Makeup Revolution Emily Edit Wants palette. It was made by the YouTuber Emily Noel 83, I believe is the username, but she's just like one of the OG beauty gurus, and I've had my eye on this palette for a while, and I bought it a few months ago, and I've been using it quite a bit. I just like the sort of jewel tones. I feel like you can make so many cool looks with this, but today I'm just gonna do like a nice everyday sort of smoky look. I'm gonna do my version of like the cat fox eye sort of trend, but I say my version because you'll see. You'll see. I'm just gonna take a nice little fluffy blending brush, gonna dip into Hobby, which is just like a nice cool toned brown transition shade, and just sort of blend that into my crease for a little bit of dimension. I feel like eyeshadow is my least favorite part of makeup. I don't know about you guys, but for some reason I feel like it's the most creative part most of the time. But for me, I just get like bored. I'm just like, okay, be done already. I'm like over blending. I'm like, okay, speed it up, let's get it going. And then I'm gonna take Midwest, which is like a little bit of a warmer, deeper brown, and I'm gonna just pack that onto the like last third of my eyelid and slightly blending it up into the crease. And then I'm gonna take Dew Spade, which is right next to it. So this is the first shade I used, Hobby, and then Midwest is the second, and now I'm taking Dew Spade just packing that right on the outer corner. Right on there. And I'm not even gonna blend it out too much. I'm just gonna place it and then we'll buff out the edges. And then I dipped back into Hobby and I'm just gonna use that to kind of blend out this outer color. Like so. Do the same thing on the other eye. And then whatever's excess on my brush, I'm just gonna kind of start dragging underneath. Maybe dip into a little bit of Midwest and Honey and just, you know, start taking that underneath my eye. So we are not done with eyeshadow, but we're gonna come back and do like some finishing touches after we do the liner and lashes. So trust the process, but for now I'm gonna apply just a little bit of mascara before we go back in with, you know, lashes and stuff. So I'm just using the L'Oreal Telescopic, just, you know, an everyday drugstore classic. I kind of rediscovered this recently, and I'm just gonna use it to lightly coat my lashes. Nothing crazy, because of course we're gonna put falsies over top, but sorry, that was out of focus. I just realized that it looked blurry for a second there. Now for eyeliner, I'm gonna do part of it with this and then part of it after. So this is the Duo Line It, Lash It eyeliner and lash adhesive, and I recently got this because I've been just, you know, testing out different quick lash methods. I tried Glamnetic, it's okay, and then I saw this, I figured I'd try it, so I've used it like once or twice, but it's basically just like a black liner that you apply, and then if you do it, you know, quick enough, you can just plop your fake lashes on top and it'll glue them down. So we're gonna use this, test it out yet again. So I'm just gonna like make a wing and then plop my lashes on top of it. I'm gonna be using these lashes. They're Ardell Faux Mink lashes in the style 811. So I'm gonna trim these real quick and then we'll apply the liner and lashes. Okay, so I'm just gonna line my eyes like I normally would with a liquid liner. This, like the formula of this glue liner, really reminds me of the e.l.f. like old school liquid liner. And then before it dries down fully, you want to take your lash and start to just place it like you normally would. And just kind of hold it there for a few seconds. And voila, it is glued down. So, super easy actually. I definitely prefer this method over like the Glamnetic sort of lashes, just because I feel like the inner corner can never stick with the magnets, but this seems to do the job. So there we go. I applied both of the lashes, and now I'm gonna go back in to the eyeshadow because I kind of want to like smoke out the edges a little bit. So I'm gonna take the shade Apartment, which is like this deep brown, and I'm just gonna use a liner brush and kind of just smoke out the liner a little bit. You feel me? And then slowly just blend it out. Sorry, you can't really see it that well. The camera keeps trying to focus on the mic. Okay, so after doing that on both sides, it just a little more smoky. Now we're gonna do the hardest part for me, which is like the inner corner little triangle. And I can't just like do it as easy as like most people because I have these folds that go over my inner corner. You can see them. There's a specific name for them, and if I remember it, I'll So this is where eyeliner comes in. I'm using the Epic Ink, my favorite liquid liner, in brown, just because it's a little bit more natural. And since I have to, you know, fake it out, I think it just looks a little bit better when it's brown. So I'm going right in the inner corner, and I'm just gonna fake a triangle. I'm just gonna kind of draw a light one as if my inner corner wasn't exposed. So I draw one line up, and then I'll draw a line down, and I'll kind of connect it underneath like so, like that. So that when my eyes open, it kind of gives the illusion that I have like the inner corner liner like normal. Of course, when I close my eye, there is just like a black thing there, but it does the job. So I'm gonna repeat that on this side, like so. It works. I don't know. I wish I could just do it normally, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So the last step in this makeup look is lips. And now most of the lip product that I applied at the beginning is like, you know, sunk in and nourished my lips. So we're just ready to go in with the rest of the stuff. So I'm not sure if I've shared this lip combo on YouTube yet. This has basically been like my everyday sort of lip combo. I just go in with a nude lip liner. I switch it out in between, you know, Charlotte Tilbury, Pillow Talk, and then I have like loads of NYX lip liners. This one is in the shade Natural, which I've been using quite a bit lately. And I just line my lips. I don't fill it in much. Just kind of overdraw them if you'd like, and, you know, get the edges lined. Oh, I went a little overboard on that side. And then I just put a gloss over it, and my favorite gloss currently is this one, which is weird because it's not technically just like a gloss, but this is from the NYX Shine Loud liquid lipsticks, and it has this like colored part on this side that you apply, and you wait like 60 seconds and it dries down and it lasts forever. But then you apply this clear little glossy top coat on top of it normally. But I've discovered that I just love this gloss like on its own. I love it. I will keep repurchasing these just for the clear gloss because it's just so juicy and delicious. Like, are you kidding me? I love it. And it's so smooth. It's not sticky at all. It's just wonderful. So I pretty much only use the clear side. I mean, these are nice and I do like them, but just for like an everyday look, I love just using the gloss side with some lip liner. And that's it. And then I'm going to finish off by setting my face with a setting spray. This is the Tarte Miracle Mist. This is pretty similar to my favorite setting spray, which is the Morphe, you know, continuous mist, because it's in the aerosol can. I love it. It's so just nice and smooth when it goes on. So I got this in a BoxyCharm again, I believe. I've said that so many times, but you can tell I try the products at least. And I've just been using it in place of the Morphe one, just because, you know, I have it, so why not? But just kind of spray it all over, let it soak into the skin, and voila, good to go. And that is basically everything for today's video. I'm gonna go fix my hair off camera, but thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I want to thank Hero again for working with me on today's video. If you want to check out anything that I showed in this video, the